And here is the Writer's Almanac for Thursday. It's the 7th of April, 2022. It's the birthday of Marjory Stoneman Douglas, born Minneapolis, 1890. Graduated from Wellesley, then drifted around the country working jobs in department stores. She was married and divorced and eventually reunited with her father, who had divorced her mother and who was editor of the Miami Herald, and there she became what she wanted to be, which was a writer. She's best remembered for her book, The Everglades, River of Grass, in which she made clear that the Everglades is not a swamp, but a broad, shallow waterway, and her book helped to pass legislation to protect the Everglades. It's the birthday of the filmmaker Francis Ford Coppola, born in Detroit, 1939, raised in New York City, contracted polio when he was just 9 years old, bedridden for long periods of time through his childhood, when he liked to stage puppet shows and later shot 8mm home movies. First job in the movie business, working for the horror movie director Roger Corman. He worked as a cameraman, director on the second unit. He was 29 when he started working on The Godfather. He was broke, he had a family to support, and he did not care for the novel by Mario Puzo, which was the basis of the movie. And he had arguments with the studio, which wanted to set the movie in the 70s so they wouldn't have to pay for cars and clothes from the 40s. And they didn't like his casting of Al Pacino and Marlon Brando, but Coppola prevailed. The movie was a great hit, and he used his profits from it to get into the wine business. It's the birthday of Billie Holiday, born Eleanor Fagan in Philadelphia, 1915. She grew up listening to Louis Armstrong and Bessie Smith. She went off, got a job with Count Basie's band, and then with Artie Shaw. And it's the birthday of William Wordsworth, born in Cumberland in the Lake District of northwest England in 1770. His parents died when he was young. He and his brothers and sisters split up among relatives. He didn't see his sister Dorothy for 9 years, but when they were reunited, they stayed together for life. She became his best companion, his housekeeper, his transcriber, his sounding board, and he even took some lines from her journals, which he used in his famous poem, I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. Wordsworth was a good friend of the poet Coleridge, and they took long walks together in the Lake District, talking about philosophy and about poetry. They set out to change the course of English poetry by deformalizing it and including the language of conversation in it. And they came out with the book Lyrical Ballads, which was a great sensation. One critic said the book was like turning up fresh soil. Here's a poem by William Wordsworth on his birthday. I have thoughts that are fed by the sun. The things which I see are welcome to me, welcome every one. I do not wish to lie dead, dead, dead without any company. Here alone on my bed with thoughts that are fed by the sun and hopes that are welcome every one, happy am I. O life, there is about thee a deep, delicious peace. I would not be without thee. Stay, oh stay, yet be thou ever as now, sweetness and breath with the quiet of death. Be but thou ever as now. Peace, peace, peace. William Wordsworth's poem, I Have Thoughts That Are Fed by the Sun. That's the Writer's Almanac for Thursday, April the 7th. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.